Today we're in Sepilok, Borneo, visiting the Orangutan Rehabilitation Centre and the Sunbear Conservation Centre. Get ready to see these amazing animals up close and learn how these sanctuaries are helping to protect them. Right, we are on our last full day in Sandakan. We're at the Orangutan and Sunbear Centre. Cost us 40 ringgit each to get in with the camera. We've had to drop off all of our bags. And then we go in, they do a feeding at 10, and then we do the sun bears in the middle, and then they do another feeding at 3, so it should be lots of fun.
The Sepilok Orangutan Rehabilitation Centre has been around since the 60s. It takes in orphaned and injured orangutans and helps them relearn how to live in the wild. They go through this whole process, kind of like jungle school, learning to climb, forage, even interact with other orangutans before they're released back into protected forests. It's so special seeing them up close like this and knowing they've survived some really tough starts to life.
Right, we've just watched the feeding in the nursery. That's where the ones with the babies are. You'll be able to see a couple of wild ones come through. We're just now heading to the open feeding on a platform. We've gone a bit early, so hopefully we get a good spot, but it looks like there's already a few people here, so very exciting. They're very, very cool. They just look and move like nothing else. I just had lunch after the orangutan sanctuary. It was awesome. We watched them all, watched heaps of them eat. There was an alpha male, there was babies with their mums, there was everything. So we're walking across now. There's a Sunbear sanctuary just across the road, so we'll go and look at them and then you head back and watch the afternoon feed in the orangutans after. Sun bears are the smallest bear species in the world, and sadly they've been hit hard by deforestation and illegal wildlife trade. Some of the bears were even rescued from tiny cages or even used in bile farming. The centre officially opened to the public in 2014, and it's the only sun bear conservation facility of its kind in the world. It was founded by wildlife biologist Dr. Wong, who's been working to protect sun bears for decades.
We've just finished at the Sunbear Sanctuary, Sunbear Conservation. So all the sun bears that are here permanently because they're too friendly to go out into the wild because they love human interaction. So if they were released back into the wild, they would just try and find humans.
Yeah. So the ones that are still acting like wild animals, they keep separate so they don't lose that. But lots of the ones that we saw just crave human interaction, so they can't be released.
One of the sun bears, he purposely injures himself because he loves going to the vet
Yeah.
and seeing the humans. But they live in such a beautiful space, like this is where they live. So whilst they're technically in captivity, they're in a beautiful, it's so open, isn't it? Like the only fences that you can see are separating the sun bears from each other, not from the wild.
Yeah, they've done such an amazing job. Like the orangutan sanctuary, the sun bear sanctuary, they're all incredible. All the people that, like the owner, what's his name?
Wong. We met Wong.
Wong, who owns the sun bear facility, and he was full of information.
He was so passionate.
Yeah. So we've had an amazing thing. The only thing I would say is if you're going to do the morning, then the sun bear, then the afternoon, bring something to do in between.
Yeah, because it's a long time to wait.
We've now got 2.5 hours where we're just going to sit in a cafe.
Yeah.
So.
But yeah, it was lots of fun. Orangutan means person of the forest, coming from the Malay and Indonesian words orang meaning person and hutan meaning forest. Orangutans are our closest relatives in Asia, sharing nearly 97% of our DNA. They're intelligent, emotional, and incredibly resourceful. But unfortunately, orangutans are facing a serious threat. Habitat loss from logging, palm oil plantations, and illegal wildlife trafficking have pushed them dangerously close to extinction. We have just finished the afternoon at the orangutans. I have never sweated this much. This definitely wasn't a shirt to wear because you can see all my sweat marks. I look wet, but oh my god, I just burst into tears while we were there. Like, they were just unbelievable. Honestly, it was one of the best days. The orangutans are so gorgeous. A lot of the mums and the bubbas stay around here while the bubbas are still little, just because they know that they've got food there twice a day. But we saw a massive wild male that came down. He was huge, had a massive face. We saw quite a few other wild ones come in. I mean, they're all wild. They're not kept in captivity at all, like the jungle's right behind them. But yeah, it was honestly such an epic day. It's just been so hot.
Right, we are in Sandakan Airport, leaving Borneo, which is very sad. We've just had the most amazing time. Like, the people we've met, most of the food we've had, all the activities we've done. Like we said with Sandakan, we wouldn't come and have any spare days because there's not much to do around the town, but like the sanctuaries, the river cruise, everything else that you can do were just incredible. So definitely add it to your list if you're coming to this part of the world, because it is incredible. But we are on our way to Thailand, to Krabi and Ao Nang.
So excited for Thailand.
So excited. Just
so excited for a massage, for some mango sticky rice, and just to chill.
Yeah. So we've got a boat tour, but otherwise we will hopefully be pretty low key, but you will see that anyway. So we'll see you there.
Bye.
Bye.